Hello everybody, it's Mushy Crossing and welcome to another video. Today I am here on Lost Falls, my second island, and I wanted to show you around for a bit and give you a little tour of what I have right now, because I have a few things built here already. This is my witchy dark forest core island, and after the tour I do want to start on a little speed build with you guys. So yeah, let's hop on in. We're here at the airport. I want to show you my entrance. It's pretty foresty. I'm absolutely in love with this path that I'm using. I will try and see if I can find the code for you guys. If I find it, I'll put it up on the screen and in the description for you guys so you can use it too if you want. I love this path so much. It's so fairy, well, not even fairy, it's just witchy, dark, whimsical, magical. It's beautiful. I love it. It fits the glowing moss and the mushrooms really well. So yeah, this is my entrance. I still need to decorate a little bit further on the left side, but basically this is the small path to the resident surfaces, which is where we're going right now. So this is resident surfaces. It's pretty much surrounded by cliffs. On the right side I haven't really done anything yet. I have to build everything still there. I don't know what I'm gonna build there yet, but we'll see. But if we go to the left over here, we are going to one of the villager houses and their yard. This is Wolfgang's house. Hello, Wolfgang. And this is his yard. I decorated it not really to any kind of theme or build or anything. Just yeah, whimsical yard with lots of mush stuff and glowing stuff. And if we go over here, we have a little arch, and we can hop on over to this side of the cliff, which is empty. As I said, I still have to build something over here. Don't know what yet. Figure it out. it'll turn into a build some point. So but as you can see, down here is a little winding path, which you cannot actually see when you get up to resident services. I'll show you. It's like a hidden path. I thought it was very clever. I've never seen anybody do this before either. So if you go up to here, it just looks like it's a continuous cliff. And then if you look on the map, you can see this little path behind resident surfaces, as you can see. But yeah, so if you don't look on the map and you just walk over here, you would know. But if you get behind here, you can walk through here. And what I want to do is make this into a section that goes up to the museum, which I am going to leave as a tent, because I've never done that before. I love the way this looks, and I feel like it's gonna fit right in this theme. So, but that does mean that it's stuck over here. So I decided that I'm gonna make a path like this, maybe make a little foresty thing surrounding it. I don't know yet. Hello, Gail. What's up? Guess what? I've got something here for you, Juniper. I thought maybe you could use a giant ribbon. Okay. Why, thank you. Let's see how it looks. Oh, it's green. Oh, that's so cute. It doesn't match my outfit, but I do love this ribbon. Like, I do love how that looks. Okay, so as you might have noticed, there's a little path on the left over here that we skipped over, so I'm gonna show you that right now. So it's basically a transition area to another build that I did, and over here I still want to make some sort of path to go down to the beach that I also haven't decorated yet because it's full of villager houses. So if we walk a bit more over here, we get to our potions and elixir shop, which is a build that I did a few weeks ago, I think, before I started recording, which I am absolutely in love with. It's so beautiful. I'm actually amazed at how I did this. But yeah, this is Coco's house. She is our little witchcraft gyroid person. We have a little cash register, and I used a lot of the glowing moss jars and the decorative bottles. Another bug model, which is a very pretty shimmery green. Thought that would fit well. I used a couple of these cauldrons, which such a good item. I love that they added this. This is like one of my favorite things. I think I'll be using it a lot on this island as well. Yeah, I think mostly the glowing moss and like those recipes that inspired me literally to make this island. So yeah, thanks Glowing Moss. Also, Coco is apparently a tarot card reader and a tea leaf reader. So yeah. Axel, what the hell are you doing? Get away. Get away. I don't want you here. Go away. So another suspicious cauldron and a little cooking section thing. Some bones, because you need some good bones in your life. So yeah, that's my little potions and elixir shop. And if you go up to here, this is basically going to be another transition area, I think, but it's not anywhere near done yet. I haven't done anything with it. I don't know what's gonna go here. This is basically all I've built so far. What I want to do now is show you this one other thing that I started. You might have noticed it already. It's on my map on the right side. It's a lake that I'm building. It's a sunken path lake that I really want to be doing today and making a speed build out of it. I basically have the base, but I didn't decorate anything yet. So let's head on over and see what we work with today. Alrighty, so we are here in the sunken path right now with our little Lloyd buddy that I have not paid off yet. Yeah, yikes. I'll do that later. I have one incline almost ready to be built and another one that I still have to place. But yeah, this is what we have so far. It's really not decorated at all yet. I'll show you a top head overview on this side as well. If you move like this, oh, love it. So good. So we'll be working on this today. I have a lot of items in my inventory that we can use here. So yeah, let's get into the speed build. Hi. Okay, so I was not planning on doing a voiceover right now, but we have one of our dreamies in the campsite by accident. How did this happen? What the? So yeah, I have a list of dreamies, which we will definitely start hunting for at some point. Julia is one of them. I'm speechless. I'm gonna go try and get her now. Please don't be too annoying about this, because I really want you to just move in. She says, darling. That's adorable. I love her. I've always wanted Julia. I've never had a good excuse to get her. I've always had just other villagers. But I absolutely love her. I've always loved her. Please, please, please. Live here. No, don't turn me down, Julia.
One eternity later.
Live here. Yes, yes I am, Julia. Please. Okay, please. Please pick someone I want gone. Please. Yes, Ellie can go. She can go. Sorry, Ellie, but you can leave. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yay. Oh my goodness, we have Julia. I'm so happy. Yay. Alright, so we finally started with the speed build. It took a little while to get there with all the distractions going on, but yeah, we got Julia, which is absolutely great. I did not plan for that to happen, so that's a fun additional bonus to this video. So, back to what we're doing right now. We have our 2 inclines paid off, and we started decorating the path in between. And just a little bit surrounding the area. You'll see me going back and forth a lot because I am a person who just decorates where they see empty spaces. I'm really not that great about that. So you'll just see me jumping around all over the place. But I'm using a lot of natural items. I really wanted to use the caves at the end of the lake. I thought that would look very cool. And I'm using a lot of giant vines and a lot of trees all around the lake, so that we just really give it a natural vibe. And I'm using a lot of hybrid flowers, a lot of blacks and greens and blues and purples. And I'm also using some mushrooms and weeds and glowing moss and stuff to decorate with. Right now, as you might have noticed, I didn't notice this until the last minute. I actually put an item in front of there, but where I'm placing down the custom designs right now and placing the pillar, that's where there should be water. It should be connected to the lake, and I totally forgot to do that, so I changed that out all the way at the end. Don't worry, it'll change. If that's driving you crazy, then you know that I do change it later. So this speed build actually took me quite a while to do. I'm not the fastest builder, especially because I just run around so much and I see things and I don't like them and I decide to change them. So that's what's happening a lot. Yeah, this took me, I think, 2 hours or something to make, and I sped it up and I cut it in pieces and I made it into a semi-short video. It's still 20 minutes long, but that's also because we have a tour in the beginning. Here we see a little overview of what it looks like so far. This is also for me to just check if everything's still looking good and the way I want to. It wasn't. As you can see, I'm changing the path so that it matches more of what I had in mind. I also started on the area behind the lake because I just cannot deal with the fact that there's an empty space behind there. It just doesn't feel finished. So I decided to start my swamp there. I want to make a kind of like a swampy vibe to it. I'll put all the pathing codes that I'm using in the description down below so you can check those out. I also placed some holes so that I know where I want to place my trees, and then I can adjust my path accordingly, because if I just place my path and I'll later decide, oh no, I actually wanted a tree there, then I have to redo the whole thing. I'm also making space for some flowers. And I'm grabbing some mushroom platforms right now to fill up the swamp. This is an idea that I got from Instagram. Well, from a creator that I saw on Instagram. And I thought it was absolutely gorgeous, and I would love to recreate it. So I'm definitely doing that, and I made a little start right now. But the whole build will come in a later video. So the other day, I actually was lying in bed and I was just reading a little bit before I was going to sleep. And then I noticed I got some emails saying stuff like, oh, this person commented on your video, and oh, this person subscribed to your channel. And I was like, oh, that's fun. A comment and a subscriber. That's fun. Love that. And then I checked my YouTube, and all of a sudden I got a whole bunch of views on my video, and I got a whole bunch of subscribers. And I didn't really expect there to be any subscribers after my first video, because I literally just uploaded my first Let's Play. And well, I'm really grateful for the support I'm getting so far, and I really hope that it continues to go on, because it makes me very happy. So thank you for already giving me so much support. If you want to support me even more, you can go follow me on Instagram. It's mushycrossingofficial, and I always post before I post a video. I post on Instagram just a reel or a photo to let people know that I'm posting. So and I always post after it as well. So if you would want to follow me anywhere else, you can follow me on Instagram. Here we have another overview. of just me checking out the way everything looks right now. It's looking really good so far. I'm liking it so far. The vibes are good. But first, some more pathing. I did cut out most of the pathing because I think it's just a lot of the same to watch. It's kind of boring. So I didn't want to bore you with just me trying to place down the path. It would have taken a long time to, like, pathing takes me a while because I need to figure out the way I want it to flow and stuff like that. So, something else eventful happened this build. We had a move-out bubble from Axel. Axel also wanted to move out, which I was actually pretty happy about. I was like, yes, please leave. Good luck. So, I was all about to, like, get ready for a villager hunt, which actually will still happen probably fairly soon. I definitely want to start doing villager hunts as well. Speaking of villager hunts, well, actually not speaking of at all. This is a very, very bad segue, but I do wanted to say that just a heads up, I am a cheater. I use treasure islands. I like to get my items from there. It's just so much of a hassle. I have played this game for 2.5 years, and I have played it pretty straightforward most of the time. And after restarting it so many times, it just it takes so long to get the materials and to get all the items and to catalog it, and it was just I was done. So I will be using treasure islands for especially for this island, probably also for my other island, just because I cannot deal with the fact that I'd have to make every giant vine myself, which would take a lot of vines, and then I would need to collect those vines, and I can't. I will use treasure islands. If I want to make this island work and actually post builds regularly, I would need to, actually, because I don't have enough materials or enough time to gather materials to consistently keep building. And I'm also terraforming this little bit here because I wanted to make an incline there as well, because otherwise how else would you get up there? And I'm actually planning to also place a villager house down there, so I'm just marking that spot out. I don't know who's gonna live there yet, but that's definitely gonna build as well. So I'm placing down a natural ramp as well. I think I'll just use a lot of natural ramps on this island because I think it fits the vibe the best. So I'm connecting the path up to the incline and just decorating a little bit more around the place. And this also means we're almost done, I think. We don't have a lot of things to do left, just decorating a bit around the place. So something you might have noticed as well is the lighting changing a little bit during this video. I am still trying to figure out the best lighting and the best settings for my capture card while I'm recording. My capture card isn't the best, so it's really trying to figure out what works and what doesn't, and in some lighting it looks pretty okay, and in other lighting it looks absolutely despicable. So forgive me for changing the lighting a few times during this video. I hope it doesn't bother you too much. I am working on it. So up in this next clip, you'll see me finally fixing the waterfall, which is going to be very satisfying. And after that, we're pretty much done. There we go. Alright, so speed build's over. We have finished our sunken path lake type thing. I'm very happy with how it came out. I'm very proud of the result I put down at the end. I did struggle a little bit with pathing and with placement of things sometimes, but that's okay because this end result is to die for. Oh, look at this. So good. And of course another balloon comes in and ruins it. Okay, anyway. Let's pop it real quick. There we go. Alright, so now that that's done, let's go over here and get that side view with the camera. There we go. Oh, look at that. Ain't she a beaut? I absolutely loved how this turned out. I think it turned out great. I did struggle a little bit because some items felt out of place at the beginning, but I managed to switch them out, and now I really like the end result. I love my little gyroid dude over here. I love decorating with gyroids. I think they are a little bit underused, actually. So I also did switch out the pathing, as you might have seen. I used just scattered pathing at the beginning, and then I really didn't like how that looked, so I swapped it out for my swampy path, which I think was a good call. I think it's really pretty. This is the lake at this angle. I don't know if you can see much. You can see a little bit of the trees at the back. So if we walk up here, we have a little bit of a sneak peek of another build I'm gonna do, which I am inspired by another build that I saw on Instagram, which is absolutely gorgeous. I'll credit them whenever I do that build as well. But up here's Lucky's house, which I put over here in the swamp, which, yeah, we'll decorate at another time. But I didn't want to get started on that because if I just leave it empty, it's gonna be empty. I don't like it when I don't have a almost complete picture, you know? So I'm also kind of bad at doing individual builds because of that reason. I'm just like, I want to keep going. This is not complete yet. It needs to flow into this other area because otherwise you won't see the full effect. Anyway, that's it for the speed build. I hope you liked it. Give me a comment. Let me know what you think of it. I would love to hear your thoughts about it, and if you have anything you would do differently or would like to add or take away, please let me know. I love to read that. And also, like, subscribe, all those things. They'll help me out. I am really still growing right now, so I would love for your support and would love for you to join us. So that's it from me. Until next time. Bye!